Hello, hello, happy Monday. I've already been chatting with my friends. Hello, good morning to Lana and Margaret and Jasmine Action and Rebecca and Gianna. How are you guys doing this morning? Oh my goodness. Lana, I do hope you feel better after you get your, self ready and just like relax there. You can just hear me from there, okay? Just hear me in the background. Oh my goodness. So it sounds like everybody is kind of getting themselves prepared for the holiday. This is the eve of the eve. So yeah, we will draw our word. We've only got 2 days left, you guys. I can't believe it. But I'm very excited. So we've got 2 words left. Let's figure out what the word is, and then we'll kind of talk it through and see what to draw today, okay? So let's get started. Day 23. I need my crochet hook. These little useless drawers. This thing did not, I'm telling you guys, this could not be used as anything but what we're doing. Like put a slip of paper in and that's all it can fit. It does not fit anything more. Maybe an M&M would fit in there. Good morning to you, Crochet Queen, which is Blake. Did I get it right this time? Day 23. Word of the day is nope. Sparkle. Yay! Sparkle, sparkle. That's exciting. Okay, so sparkle. So what do you think of when you think of sparkling? So for me, what I had thought when I saw that word was, I just remember, I think the things that, like I try to think about watercolor paints too, aside from actually getting glittery watercolors, which I don't have, because they do have really pretty metallic-y, sparkly watercolors, but again, I don't have that. So what I had kind of thought of was, when you go to the beach and the light from the sun is casting down on the water and you see that sort of sparkle along the top of the water, I thought that might be something fun to paint. And I don't think, when that word had come up before, I'd kind of looked at some tutorials and stuff at the time just to see remind me what I should do to try to get that effect. Because with watercolor, again, the only way to get anything white is just to not paint on it. And so in order to really get the design that I need, usually I would need like a rough type of a watercolor paper, because watercolor paper comes in a lot of different types, right? So you have like the hard press, cold pressed, you have more rough, you've got more of a smooth. It just depends on what your preference is. Most of the time you want one with lots of grooves, because you do a bit of a kind of a mostly dry, it's not a fully dry brush, but it's like has some water, but it's not sopping either. You're doing quick strokes and it'll just hit the tops of the paper, not the valleys of the paper, right? And so that gives you that sort of absence of color that you would get from the sun beating down on the water, right? So that I'm going to try it with the paper that we have. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to try it though. So we're going to see if it's going to work. I have another type of watercolor paper. This is the cheapo one though. So I'll try it on that and we'll see if we can get the technique to work. If it can, then we can go with that. Otherwise, we can always try something else, but we'll give it a go, okay? How's that sound? Hi, Amy and Mandy. How are you guys? Put little earrings or stitch markers in there. As for sparkle? Are we talking about for sparkle? Oh, thank you for the thummies and saying hello, Amy. I always love to have you popping in as well. I know you've got a lot going on with your own channel, so I totally get that. Gianna suggested an enchanted forest or an enchanted Christmas tree. Yep. I've done so many lately that are so green heavy. That's why I was thinking, like having some more blues in there would be kind of a nice change. Oh, in the little drawers. Yeah. So you could probably fit things for me in there because I like little things too. But all this stuff I got my kids, none of that would fit in this thing. I mean, I don't even think you could put a whole Hershey Kiss in there. The top of it would block it from going in. I forgot my notions bag and had to run to Walmart and buy a cheapie. They're the worst. Yes, that sucks. Although, you know, Dollar Tree, I have this, which I keep buying other things. So, but this was actually pretty good for, I've got a whole bunch of stuff in here, but this was like a little kind of notions pouch, and it folds down too. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I've got notions all over the place. I even took this little pinch pot that my kiddos, I think it was my daughter. Did she write her name on it? Yeah, it was my daughter that made it. But I put my little needles in there, and it's like perfect. So I never forget where I have them, you know. But yeah, those notions, I tell you. Hello, doggy life. Did you say it was Izzy? Am I remembering your name right? That's okay. No worries. You're not late. And stars sparkle over the water as well. Oh my gosh. And you had to buy a cheapo hook too. No cheapo hooks. Okay, let me go and do this. Okay. So for this, I just want to show you real quick. I did add to the forest, you guys, a little bit. Oh, just a little bit, but I wanted to show you. So I did add some little pens in there just to give a little definition. Did a little bit of cross hatching on the trees, and I did add a little bit of more white. What I wanted, which again, this is for watercolors. Remember how I said you kind of have to plan an image out ahead of you actually dropping your brush down and putting paint on the paper. So if I had planned it out better, would have thought ahead and thought, okay, if I want a light source to be up here and I want it to have, say, casting sun rays going through the trees, then I would have to make sure that those rays going this opposite direction, right, that those are not painted in at all. And then we could go in and maybe do some little shadows or things that you might see through the rays, right? Obviously, I didn't do that. So it's not going to have that effect, but I did try to get little white on there where you can kind of envision that the light was hitting the trees as well. So, you know, these are things we're learning, right? I'm learning too. I'm having to remember from when I took classes in watercolor. And so I'm still figuring this out too, you guys. So this is kind of a little bit of a learning process together, you know, but I just wanted to show you that. I did add a little bit to it. And I did also promise that I'm going to add another sheet. I haven't done that yet, but I will do that today, I promise. So if we can do the beach scene, and as I said, I don't know if it's going to work on this paper because it's pretty smooth. I don't know if I can really get it to pick up. But this paper is not as rough as some that I've seen, so I don't know how well it's going to work. But let's just mess around and give it a go, shall we? It's sparkle. Sparkle's the theme. So I was thinking about how the water looks like it's actually sparkling when the water hits it, if you're at the beach or something like that. So it's kind of going to do like a little bit of a seaside beach scene where we have a little bit of trees and then we'll have the water in the front. But we need to make sure that we can get that absence of color, right? So if we can, we'll do it. If we can't, then we'll have to think up another idea. But I was going to see if I had a page. No, I only have whole pages. I was hoping I had a page of this paper. I don't want to mess up a whole page. I was hoping I had one I could mess around with, but that's okay. That's okay. We will just wing it. We're going to wing it, you guys. Today is just going to be one of those kind of days, right? Hopefully no harsh lines. We'll just get this all figured out together. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's mix up some colors. Okay. The only other idea I could come up with for sparkle, which if you'd rather I could try my hand at it, but I can't promise it's going to look good, is like a geode. I could try to do a geode or get some reference pictures and try to do a geode. Again, getting that sparkle effect is going to be really difficult, but I could do some absence in there of color to try to give you the illusion of sparkle. So if you would rather have a beach scene, put beach in the chat. If you would rather have a geode, put geode in the chat. Again, this is going to be a winging it day, okay, you guys? So I can't guarantee this is going to look good no matter which way we go, but I'm going to try my best. But I'm going to let you guys decide what you want me to paint. So water at the beach, sparkles from the sun, or geode with the spark, try to get that sparkle effect. So beach, geode, those are your beach or rock. You could put beach or rock, and then I'll know what you mean. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That sucks, Izzy. No bueno. No bueno. Okay, Mandy's voted for geode. Margaret's voted for beach. We've got 2 more beach. Anybody else want to weigh in? So far, beach is winning. Yeah, so this one, in theory, could be a quick one, or if it doesn't go our way, it could be, I mean, I could make it more detailed, you know, I mean, we could make, like, actually put some, maybe some, like, the edge of the sand, you know, we could put, like, a kite in the air or something like that. I mean, we could do other things to it if we wanted to make it more involved, or we just keep it simple. I mean, you know, that's the other thing. So we've got 1, 2, 3 beaches, 2 geodes. Oh no, Stephanie. Now we've got 3 and 3. Is there another person here that would like to be the tiebreaker? Because they're neck and neck now. Neck and neck. Oh, Hal Crochets. Thank you for weighing in, Hal. If anybody else would like to weigh in, now is the time to do that. The colors would be similar anyway, so I'm going to start mixing colors. So if you guys are lurking and would like to just throw that word in and get your opinion out there, go for it. I'm going to just start mixing up some colors here. Oh, and Hal, you've got like a beach scene in your at sunset, right? It almost looks like a beach scene. I can't tell what the bottom part is, though, if it's water or if it's a land. But oh my gosh. A geode on the beach. Oh geez, Lana, you just had to just combine the two, right? We're just trying to make it more interesting. Why don't we just draw a whole treasure chest full of gems and geodes at the beach with the sunlight hitting them all? Right? Oh my goodness. So funny. Oh my gosh. Last night I was wrapping gifts until I want to say it was 7:30 at night, you guys. I was wrapping gifts until 7:30. We just had reheated our ichi teriyaki from the night before, and so I didn't have to cook or do anything like that. I just had to reheat, so that was good. And then I had to finish my sister-in-law's gifts. So I did. I finished those. I posted a short, if you guys saw it. It had, I actually made little charms. They could also be stitch markers, you guys. So maybe we'll have stitch markers in the shop here at some point available. But yeah, so I had that. And I finished that by, was it 8 or 8:30, something like that. And then I was finally able to just like make a cup of tea and sit down and watch some K-dramas, which was lovely. Although I have 2 going now, but one of them is scary and I don't know if I can handle it, but we'll see. I watched like the first episode and a half or 2. It's called Sweet Home. It's on Netflix and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's freaking me out. Maybe if I watch like an episode of the scary and then I go and watch an episode of the opposite of the scary, it's like more, you know, cutesy K-drama kind of thing. You were up at 3 this morning sick. Oh, I hate nights like that. That's no fun. That's no fun. You saw the charms? Aren't they cute? I did one. So I had my husband pick out what he thought his sister would like. And he picked out the mushroom and the sort of like little Japanese, or I think it's Japanese or maybe Chinese. It's like those little lucky cats. This is one that one of the manufacturers sent me for my business. Isn't that cute? They sent me this little lucky cat. But anyway, so it's a little porcelain one. And then I thought, oh, I have this little silver hummingbird. I could have it kind of sitting on the mushroom. And so that's kind of what I did on the mushroom one. I thought it came out cute. Okay, so now let's add a little more of this in case we decide we want to add some beach area. We'll need some lighter tones. I figure if I can't get the effect on this cheapo paper, then I'm probably not going to be able to get the effect on the other paper. So we'll see. Hopefully I can do it. Isn't the Lucky Cat so cute? I love that. I love that you can put little charms on journals. I think that's so fun, you know. Sometimes the charms are so much. I mean, people will put like not only the metal-y kind of charms, but they'll put ribbons and different, they call them dangles, but they're like different kinds of dangles all over the place. It's really, really fun. Okay. But with the reason I ended up doing those is because I had my husband try his hand at using these new grommets that I got. And the grommets can be used to tie these journals closed. So originally I thought, oh, that's what I'll do. I'll use it to tie them closed. But he didn't want me to do anything that was going to be too cumbersome to open it and close. And so we decided I would just make this little cuff again, because that's really easy. Just slip it off, use a journal, slip it on. Then that keeps it closed, you know. So we just do that. But now we have these grommets. So I'm like, we'll hang things from them. Let's make charms. Hola, Robson. How are you? Welcome back. Hot press is a hot mess. Am I right? Right? What is this anyways? Let's see. I should know. This is cold press. It's this 400 series cold press Strathmore watercolor paper. That's why it's more smooth than what I think I'm going to need, but we're going to try it anyway. Just because I think it would be a fun painting, and I think it would be really nice if we do this, you know, we were talking about doing cards or like little art book, you know, those kinds of things. I think this would be really fun. But yeah, we gotta get it to work first. Are you drawing anything, Robson? Do you have anything you're working on? And what is everybody else working on? I know Rebecca's watching kiddos that are sleeping because she's at work for the kind of, you're doing more of a daycare instead of the actual teaching side of things, right, during the holiday season. Okay. Doodling on some goobers. What's a goober? I mean, I know that people call each other goobers sometimes. Crowd control this time of year, yeah. Just make sure the kids have eyes on them, right? Make sure they're being watched in some way. While the parents are working. Although I know my husband took this weekend, next week off, so he's not working. I'm the only one that's doing any, I mean, do we call this work? It's not really. This is fun. This is the break. Hi, Kimberly. How are you this morning? How is it going? It might work, you guys. We might be able to get it. I think we can do this. Let's just give it a go on this brush, though. Let's try this big one. Okay. So I know you're not supposed to have it like sopping wet, but let's, yeah, I think it's going to work. At least on this one it will. Will it work on this other one? I don't know. We're going to try it. But you can kind of see what I'm talking about, right? So in theory, if you had, especially if you had a little bit of a longer space, right? This is where the sun would be casting on, okay? And you can see these valleys that don't get filled with pigment. That's what the sparkle on the water would be. So you have the darker areas on the sides. You could do some little lines for, you know, waves, that kind of thing. But that's kind of the idea. And then after that dries, you can then go in above and do some, you know, little tree line if you wanted, something like that, and make it a very simple but elegant, you know, kind of a painting. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. So I think we should just try it. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it looks nice. What do you guys think? I think we could do it. I think I'm going to need more pigment though. This is pretty light in color. So add a little bit more pigment. Drawing Christmas lights and finishing crocheting a queen size blanket. Ooh. What are you using to crochet it with? Like, what stitches are you using? Is it kind of a mix match of stitch? Is it corner to corner? Are you working off a pattern? Okay, let's see here. Let's add some of the blue. All right, let's see here. This brush really soaks up a lot of that pigment. So we're just going to we're going to go with it, you guys. Let's just give it a go. Whew, here we go. Oh, you know what I could do? I have an idea. I can use this. This is the same paper. Plain stitch. Ooh, I don't know. Hang on, let me get some of the water out. I don't think it's working. Well, I don't know. That's one side of it. Let me try the other side and see if there's any. I think the other side is the more porous side. So, well, actually that side works. Look at that. I think the other side was not. See how you're getting that? I think we just need it to be a little drier, and we need that extra roughness on there, which is what this side has. Okay. All right, let's give it a go, you guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay. Whew. Here we go. Hang on. I don't know, you guys. I don't think it's gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. Okay, shoot. Let's try something else. I was worried about that. It just ended up kind of mushing it. Well, shoot. I could cut another piece because I'm going to have to open the book anyway. Maybe that's what I'll do. Darn. I was hoping that would work. Can you use a gel pen type thing at the end to add the shimmer? You could. You could. It's not going to be as organic though. You know? But yeah, it's possible. And especially because mine tends to be finicky to begin with, you know? I mean, we could technically add some gouache to it too, or some sort of like white paint in there. We could try that. All right, let's I'll mess around with it a little bit more, and then if we can't get anything going, we'll just get another sheet. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try some other stuff here. Your baby is miserable today? Aw, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. I think we're getting somewhere. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like we're kind of getting somewhere, and we could try to do, so what I was kind of thinking is that once it fully dries and everything, I can add, like you were saying, Rebecca, I can add some little dots, some additional that'll give you kind of that illusion of sparkle at the edges. So we could definitely get some of those going. Sounds good. I know you're having to watch the masses of children. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's let that dry. Actually, let me mute myself and then I'm going to dry it up really fast. I wonder if I could heat my coffee up with that thing. Just angle it. I'm just kidding. I brought the cookies over to my parents this morning because they had decided with my sister-in-law they're going to start putting the trays together at 11, and I was like, I never am done by 11, you know. So they are going to be doing the cookie trays, but I got to see all the cookies. For my members, I'll take a picture of the trays, you guys, when we get them done, so you can see all the cookies that we do. It's fun. It's a lot of work, but if it's a lot easier now that we all take something on, you know, it makes it easier that way. Okay. Just decided I'm not going to the grocery store scheduled delivery. My husband thinks it's a waste of money to get things delivered, but oh well. You're like, yeah, that's okay. I'm good. I don't want to have to go to the store. I know, I don't blame you. I would not want to go to the store either. This is like not a good time for it, you know? Yeah. We have one too that started during COVID where you can just call and, you know, they do this on a lot of the stores now where you can just call and pick it up and open your trunk and they'll put it in there for you. Have you seen those? Ooh, yummy lasagna. And how are you, Mandy? I don't know if I officially said hi to you, but hello and good morning. Good morning to you. Okay, let's see here. I'm using the side of my brush to try to get not like a solid lump of color, but just a little bit added for a little more darkness to this area here. Sounds good, Izzy. We'll see you in a bit. Your babies are 40 and almost 42. Yeah, my age, 40. Hey, Lydia, how are you? How is it going today? Okay, let me mute and dry again. Mute and dry. I love purple too, yes. I don't know. I guess like you would normally just think blue, right? But I think it's kind of nice to add some purple in there. So is everybody, have you finished wrapping? I think I maybe have a little bit more. I'm trying to help my husband because he has my stuff to wrap. He hates, absolutely hates wrapping. So he does have my stuff to wrap, but we're trying to, you know, if there's anything left that's the kids that he has for whatever reason, I think he's got one thing for my son that he's hidden somewhere, then I'll try to assist and do that for him today. He just sits there and he looks at things. He'll just look at it and he doesn't know where to start, I think is the problem. Doesn't know where to start. So then he just agonizes over stuff. And he does that with cleaning too. That's like the ADHD stuff. You know, it's like, I don't know what to do. I just dive in and I just keep going, you know. Oh, Lydia, you're not feeling good, huh? That's too bad. No fun. That seems like it's going around. I'm telling you, it's like, why is it always the holidays, right? That's what I want to know. Why is it always the holiday season? You did all your wrapping on Saturday. Good job, Kimberly. Because it's just me that wraps everything for everybody, I've just been really trying to do a bit a day because it's just gets very overwhelming super fast. So you love wrapping, Kimberly? Oh my goodness. Ugh, Merlin is pawing at the door. I can hear him scratching. All right, let me let that dry. Let me let him in so that we don't have to hear the scratching the whole time. And then we'll start going back in and might add a little bit more darkness to the water, but then I'm going to start doing those little glistening marks. So hang on, I'm just going to be right back. Come on, Merlin. Come on. Yes, I know. Okay. Now go lay down. All right. I'm back. All right, here we go. Where were we here? All right, let's see here. I'm going to mute one more time. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Oh my goodness, Lydia, that sucks. What's up?
Can I go get cheese?
Mm-hmm. It's fine with me.
What time is it?
10:43.
Love you.
Love you too.
I'll just walk up.
Okay. All right, so now we've got our gel pen. I'm going to try it with the gel pen. If I can't get it to work, then I will grab some paint and we'll go from there. Oh, good job, Mandy. You finished your mom's shrug. Found a granny square my grandma had made years ago, and I made it a little bigger and then into a sweater for her. That's so cool. I love that. That's awesome. I think it's working pretty well. Hi, Darcia. How are you? Oh, Mandy, that's going to mean so much to her for sure. She's going to love that. That's amazing. Mandy, did you get to see, since you're one of my members, I posted a little video showing off the blanket for my son. Since he left, I know I can say that. Everybody knows about it here except for him, so. Kind of thinking like little waves as well. Like hitting up against the rocks and things. I got to get this pen working a little bit more though so you can really see the white. I think you can see it pretty well. Oh, good. Oh, good. Mandy, I'm so glad. Oh, my kids love Among Us. They actually play real life Among Us. They've had me try to play it before, and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. You get like, you're either the imposter or you're a crewmate. Notoriously, I end up getting crewmate, and then I'm like supposed to be doing tasks, whatever that means. And so I'm like walking towards a wall, and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing, you know? So funny. So anyway. Can you kind of see the waves that I'm trying to get going? Oh my goodness. And Darcy is saying hi to everybody and all the lurkers. Exactly, exactly. Oh my goodness. So I will be on MDL Crochet. Michael is having the Christmas Eve. It's going to be a first annual. So he says he's going to do this every year, but he's invited me to join him. So I will be coming on, I'm hoping, Pacific time. I'm hoping to get on sometime around 8-ish my time. So whatever that works out to you guys, it might be kind of late. His thing starts at 7 Central, which is 5 p.m. my time. But we're starting our own Christmas Eve thing at 4. So it's really going to depend on, you know, when everybody kind of takes off and stuff. But I'm going to try my best because I want to go on earlier than later before I start pumpkining, and nothing will be, you know, what I say will just be all mushed and jumbled together. I could see that. I gotta try out. I've seen watercolors that are all glittery, and they're kind of metallic shimmery. They're really pretty. I've seen people do like dragonfly wings and stuff with them. They're so pretty. Hello, a new light. You're a new face, and hee. Thank you. Can I paint like Bob Ross? Can anybody paint like Bob Ross? I don't know. He's kind of the master painter, right? So probably not, but I am an illustrator, so I do more children's book kind of illustrations usually. And for the channel that I'll be on for Christmas Eve, and I'll be hanging out, we'll see how late I go, but that's going to be on MDL Crochet. So I'll put his handle in here. He is strictly Tunisian. That's what he does and is amazing at it. So if you're ever interested in learning how to do Tunisian, I highly recommend Michael's channel. That's what I'm going to learn. I'm going to try to learn it next year. That's one of my goals. But yes, he's invited me to be one of his guests. He's got several guests coming on. Fiber Spider is one of them. I know Juan the Yarn Addict's going to be on there. Russ from the It's Raining Yarn is going to be on there. Who else am I missing? I know, Granny D is going to be on there, so if you know any of them. But yeah, we're all coming on at different times because he's going to go from 7 p.m. Central Time on Christmas Eve to 7 a.m. Christmas Day. So we'll all be jumping on at the different times that work best for us and in amongst our own celebrations and stuff. But we really wanted to do something for our followers and subscribers just to be present for you guys throughout the holiday. And so we're all kind of popping in and hanging out with Michael, and it should be a lot of fun. Tunisian's fairly easy. 2 rows are needed to make the pattern. Hang on. Yes, I will get that for you. Just bear with. Let me get you the link to our live. That way you guys can put that on your list of things you want to watch here. All right, let's go. I actually have it. I posted a community post as well that will link you to it, but I'm just going to grab the link right now and post that for you. Here it is. Incoming link. That's the link to the live, or that's the link to his announcement actually. Hang on, let me see if I have that's the link to the announcement. So he must have the link. So hang on a sec. Let me see if he's actually got it scheduled. Christmas live stream. Here it is. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me post this link. This is the one you want. This will actually get you to the live stream itself, not just the announcement. There you go. Yes, he's on YouTube. And welcome back, Izzy. Oh, good. That link works. Woo. Yeah, so that one, so the announcement tells you who is guaranteed to be on throughout the evening. There's a couple more guests that we aren't sure about, so he hasn't announced those yet. But the ones that he's announced are for sure. We just, he can't put the times because it depends on when people can come in and pop in. But yeah, so that should be lots of fun. I'm very excited for that. I don't know, you guys, does it need anything else? I'm thinking I don't want to mess with the sky. I think the sky, if you know how bright it gets, especially by the skyline, it gets so bright anyways that I don't think we really need it. You see all the little details with the gel pen? I love gel pens, especially when they work. They don't always work though. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, geez, I'm going the wrong way. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. What do you think? That wasn't even an hour, you guys. That came out pretty quick. I love it. I'm really happy with it. I think it came out pretty good. What do you guys think? You like it? Good. I don't know. I don't think it really needs anything, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Hi, Maritza. Hola, how are you? Welcome in. You guys, if you are new here, please consider subscribing and hanging out. We've got another day tomorrow. Hi, Linda. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. My shopping is done. Yeah, I'm just going to say it's done. You always feel like you could always do more, but no, my shopping is done. I'm very excited. So I think, yeah, I'm very excited. My favorite thing about the holiday season is actually the stockings. So my parents always did a really big, we had my mom did the felt, and she, did the embroidered stockings. She would buy the kit. So we each had our own. I had one with a tree, and the teddy bears were decorating the tree. And, and then they would always fill the stockings. Everything was always wrapped inside the stockings. They were just smaller things. And then you always had a topper. And so coming down on Christmas morning and getting to see what topper, it's always like a little stuffed animal or something like that. That was so much fun for me. I just absolutely loved that part of it. And so that's something I've carried on with my family, because I know for my husband's side, they've always done stockings. They didn't wrap things though. They didn't have a topper. It wasn't as big of a deal. But for us, I've made it that big deal. I just loved that part of it. And it was so much fun. So we do those first. And then, yeah, it would be something like this. I forgot to show you guys this. We have a really cute mom and pop bookshop that just opened downtown. And it's for babies, but look at this cute little bee. He's even got crinkly wings. It's for a baby, you guys, but he's my little guy. He's so cute. I couldn't. Even his tag is cute. He's got carrots on his tag. It's by Bunnies by the Bay is the brand. Bunnies by the Bay. See? I couldn't. I was like, you need to come home with me. And he said yes. And he was just sitting up there with the books. You know, he's the only one. And I'm like, you're coming home with me. Oh, anyway. You like the crafter square things? Oh, yes, at the Dollar Tree. Yes, Linda. I go to the Dollar Tree. I've found, you know, it's interesting. When you go there, you guys, make sure that if you see something, you get it right then and there. Because if you go back, it's notoriously not there. Like all those scrapbook supplies that I got, all their new scrapbook supplies, which were like beautiful stickers and ephemera and things you can do for journaling. I went back recently, completely gone. That whole unit that was on the side is totally empty. So it goes so fast. It's crazy. Rebecca is on to the New Year's orders, YouTube videos, and inventory building for markets. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see what kinds of things you crochet. Oh, okay. You're talking to Izzy, and then get our stockings first, then breakfast, then our gifts. Oh, that's a good way to prolong it. I know, because it always feels like it goes too fast, right? So what ways can you prolong the morning and things? But yeah, and then the afternoon you get to like really sit with your things that you got and play with them. You know, growing up, we would get our stocking, and then we didn't have a ton of money. We would get just a few things, you know, maybe one big gift and then a few little things or something. So my brother loving video games, sometimes he got like the Atari when it came out, he got that. I remember one year I got a keyboard, just like a cost from Costco. So I got a keyboard one year. Or like the art sets, I would get the art sets. So much fun. And I would just sit there, and that's what I wanted to play with, because we had technology, but it was just standalone game systems. It wasn't anything portable. What gel pen do I recommend? Usually this one works well for me. Although on watercolors, I don't know. It's not 100%, but it's been working pretty well. So this is just a Jelly Roll is the brand. This is just a Jelly Roll pen. You can use my iPad. Go ahead. I don't know where it is though. So, anyways. But yeah, this one's good. I've bought, actually, hang on. Don't go anywhere. Let me see. I know I have another. It's in my stuff over here because I have another desk, you guys. I do. I have too many things. I need to actually organize myself, but alas, I am not there yet. I don't even see it now, but I know I have others. This is the one though that I would say I use the most. I was seeing if I stuck it over there. But yeah, this is the one I use the most. And it did work pretty well. It did. It does work most of the time. But sometimes, like, as you're using it, I think it picks up a little bit of the pigment. And so you kind of have to, I use it on like a piece of paper I have on there, just like a little scratch paper, and then get the pigment off and it'll work again. I like to make homemade felt plushie animals. Oh, that sounds amazing. You guys, too, I have a Facebook group. Let me see if I can get you guys the link. I would love for you guys to join my Facebook group, because all these cute things you're talking about, I want to see them. I want to see. I love seeing all the stuff that you guys make. It's awesome. You know, share them with me. Hang on, let me just grab you guys the link so you guys can join. Let's see. Share. Copy link. Okay, I'm going to put that in there. Hi, Killian. How are you, my dear? Only one gift at a time for each family member, not just a free-for-all. That made it last a lot longer. Yeah, that would make it last longer. My dad would try to find a gift for each person, and then once everybody had one gift, we would open. But I feel like ours tends to be a free-for-all, and the reason is because my son tries to be Santa, and he just starts handing things out, so you're like getting your gifts all at once, and you're trying to see what other people are, like, I want to see him open the blanket. So I'm going to be focused on that, because I would love to get a picture, and I will try to get a picture for you guys, because I think that would be fun. Yes, happy Monday. So our word today was sparkle. I haven't even signed it yet, you guys. I forgot. There we go. So I did the sparkle that you see on the light reflecting at the beach. This is just a little waves scene. But yeah, I'm excited, but I wanted to show you guys really quick. So this was the one I showed you yesterday. These are for my sister-in-law. Hopefully she's not watching, but I don't think she watches my videos. But this is the other one. So we've got lots of little tuck-ins, and then there's the little charms that I made. Aren't they cute? And they're just fun little dangles. But you can see, so this is just a little cuff. So you just pull the cuff off. And then these are the little grommets my husband put in. So you can kind of see how that looks. So it's just like what you would find on jeans and stuff, but it works really well for paper crafts. You can either use those to, you could put a ribbon through and then do a little bow tie on the side. Or you can, you know, just use it as a decorative thing as well, like that. So you could even put one on the end and have the dangle off the spine too. That's another option for you. Did I actually put the Facebook group in there? I did. Okay. Yes, please join the Facebook group if you're interested in sharing with us what you make. Oh, good. I have a visitor, Mandy. Did you join? Oh, member requests. There she is. Approve. Yes, you guys are joining. I try to have it auto approve, but for whatever reason, like sometimes it throws it in there for me to approve. But yes, we just don't want the riffraff like bots trying to get in. You know, we want actual people. But yeah, so this was fun. I even did a little. I even did this, you guys. This is like a little mini journal inside the journal. I was pretty proud of it. I even did like a little binding and stuff. And then I used just like craft paper, but I did some little stamping on a few of the pages. Nothing too much. I wanted her to have room to write, but that's like a little sand dollar stamp that I got. So yeah, it's fun. Was my son waving behind me? Oh, funny. Yeah, but my kids love it when I'm on live, and then sometimes they just come and hang out, you know. That's too funny. Do I have a cat behind me now? Probably. Merlin tried to join the other day. I kid you not, and those that were here know, I had my desk. We had all the paints out. My daughter joined me for that one. This was like 2 days ago. So she was working on her own things. I was working on the painting. And Merlin just is trying to get all up in our business here. His head is like in the camera, and I'm just worried his paw's going to hit the paint. Paint goes flying and all those things. But we managed to get our paintings done, and it was okay. But he was being very persistent. Dollar Tree has cute heart-shaped drink dispensers out, not for $5 in the plus section. Wait. Heart-shaped drink dispensers. Are they like cups, or I'm trying to picture what that looks like. Perfect for serving punch at Valentine's Day parties. Oh my gosh, do they have their Valentine's Day stuff out already? Oh, that's crazy. That's so soon. I mean, I don't blame them. They're like, yep, we're over Christmas now. We're on to the next holiday. But you know, just made like little tag tuck-ins that she can pull out. And what is this one? This one is like a little flower ephemera that you can write on the back. So for me, I'm going to use, I have mine that I've made, which is this one that I was on live when I made this, you guys. These are all made out of Nerds boxes, by the way, and I do have a tutorial on the page as well, if you're interested. But yeah, so I did this one, and I wanted it the more, you know, grungy kind of antique-y look. But I'm going to use mine for like special quotes or memories or things that I want to remember. But yeah, or sometimes like you love a word and you're like, that is such a cool word, and then just write it down. So that's what I'm going to use mine for. But yeah, I wonder if I should put for hers, if she's not sure what a junk journal is, I wonder if I should write a little note so she's like, what is this? Maybe I should tell her this is what this is, and this is what you could use it for if you want. Oh, it's like 3 hearts stacked to each other. Oh, I got you. Looks like containers with the spigots, like for lemonade or punch, or giant Gatorade containers. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be good. So I've got those are the handmade things I did. The blanket. I'm still working on my son's scarf, which is the front is this one, but I haven't done the front. I'm repeating. So basically, was it like maybe this much is the pattern, like from here to here. I'm repeating the pattern because the yarn that I have, it's thinner than the bulky yarn they used. And so their scarf was like that wide. Mine would have just been this little skinny thing. So I'm doubling it. And then she has you take these top chain and she has you doing like a type of chain that jumps around and it looks like cabling. So it's like faux cabling. So I will get this finished at some point. But how do you guys make it so it doesn't like curl? Do I have to block this whole scarf? Because it's pretty big. I made it really long, you guys. Look how big it is. You could wrap it twice and then still have a lot of room. Merlin is my kitty. Yes, he's one of my kitties. I have Merlin and I have Arthur. So those are my kitties. I will have emojis that I'm going to add for my members. Right now they have all the frizzy emojis and we haven't yet unlocked the next one. I think we need 8 more members and then I can reveal the next one. But yeah, we still have one that has coffee on there. We still have the angry frizzy because he got yarn barf. There's still, oh, and there's a party frizzy, you know, we're missing them. So we need some more members. Sort the punch from those. That's a great idea. I'm thinking of taking the pattern for the gingerbread house and I think I'm going to make a tutorial for it, but I'll also make a Valentine's Day house because they make them come out every holiday. Have you noticed that? It's not just a Christmas gingerbread house. It's a Valentine's Day house. And then there's like, you know, anything. St. Patrick's Day, there's a green frosting one and stuff. So I'll probably design some elements for both and then I'll have them both on there and say, you know, it's universal. You can make it for whatever holiday you want. And then these are some accessories that you can make to decorate the house and all that sort of thing. So I think that will be the next one to come, the next tutorial probably, because I would like to share that one with you guys. It was a lot of fun to design. I love that you could put a light in there. I would like to come up with some way to make the structure more solid. It works as it is, but if somebody sat on it, you'd have to like repuff it out by hand. Meow mix. Meow, 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 meow. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I love all those little kitty things. Look at this I got from Temu, you guys. Here's a tray, right? And then it has this little cat and the macaroons. There's 3 little cat macaroons, you guys, but it's magnetic so he can eat them. He even has a little mark on the back. They're so cute. Oh, my little tchotchkes. My little tchotchkes. I love tchotchkes. All the little things that you have to eventually dust, right? So many things, so many things. I got these too. They're like ice cube cats, also from Temu. They come in sets and they have little shakies in them. And I have some duplicates, so maybe I'll give away some in the little packages. I think they're so fun. Here's like a pissy one that's got green in it. See his little face? Where is it? There it is. He's like got the pissy face. You can technically stack them as well, but they, you know, you can't stack them too high. They just start to fall. Oh, yes, me too, Linda. Oh, I love kawaii stuff, all of it. I love Gudetama, which I've mentioned before. Most people, I think, don't know what it is, but he's a lazy egg, and he's so cute. I'm just like trying to look and see. Yeah, this one came with, they come with these little cards. Aren't they cute? Look. It even has a QR code. You could scan it and try to get one. I think they're from Temu. Look at the back, you guys. It's like a little bit more than you bargained for, but it's just so funny. I kept that to put in a journal. It could be a tuck-in, you know. But anyways, I need to sign and write the word. I didn't do that yet. Let's do that really quick. Okay. So now I don't know though. Should I sign it over here? Should I sign the whole painting, or should I, maybe I'll sign it in this area right here. That would probably be a good spot, right? What do you guys think? Oh my gosh, you could sit with me for hours, Killian, and I would show you all my little tchotchkes. I have so many little things. And I even bought one of those, like a little house. It's a house shape with sections divided, right? And we've got it hung up on the wall, and I have little things all in there. All these little, made like a little clay pumpkin, and I got more of those little Jimmy cats. And you think that's a good spot, Margaret? Okay. I try my best to pick a spot that's not going to detract from the painting. There we go. Okay, and then the word was sparkle. So I do need to make one more because I really don't want to paint on the back. As we saw when I was using this, the two sides are a little bit different in how the paint effects, right? This is very smooth. This has more texture to it. So I think I'll cut one more piece, and then I will have to unbind this so that I can do that. But I need to photograph them anyways. So that way we can, if we're going to do art prints and potentially little mini cards for the shop, then I can do that. Collect old spice tins and coffee tins. Ooh, do you put anything in them after, or do you just like the tins themselves? So, look at that. I'm happy with it. I think it came out nice. So, wonder what tomorrow's word is going to be, you guys. Anyways, well, keep getting distracted at work. Aw. Try and hop on later if you're still on. Have a great day. You too, Killian. No worries at all. You do you, girl. You like the tins themselves? Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes they make these tins really pretty. I agree with you. I agree. Home off, or somewhat way off subject. Does anyone here have really dry hair? I do. Well, it's dry, but it's either dry or it gets greasy if I use the wrong products. Conditioner isn't helping anymore. Don't know what to get. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Oh, you know what? What's it called? Lana, I'll have to email you. I'll email you a picture of this one that I have my daughter use. Oh, I think I know what it's called. Hang on. I don't know if I can say it on YouTube though. Let me see if I can find a link. Let's see. Here, I can rate it what it's called in here, but they have this stuff that they put in. It's kind of a, this is the brand. I didn't want to say it because I don't know how YouTube feels about it, but that's the brand. But we have this little, it comes in a squeeze. It's like kind of like something you'd put in your hair, right? Before you are done. So after you shower, you put that in your hair and then you just comb it in. It's kind of like a leave-in conditioner almost, kind of a thing. And it does help. It seems to help a lot. So my daughter's hair gets super dry, and she also has thick hair, which I don't have. So we got to be careful because she could get like a mat back here because of how many of the cowlicks and all that jazz. So anyway, I think it's eggnog actually. I used to think that it was like a chai or something. Maybe we can call it chai because I don't really drink eggnog. But it has like the star anise and the cinnamon stick. So those are my earrings of the day. Yeah, it's a leave-in. And it's been really good. Both my kids end up having that issue too. And so when they remember to use it, it works really well. Oh my goodness. But anyways, so yeah, I'm going to finish wrapping up things. I have to make 2 saran wrap balls today, you guys. I have the adults and the kids, so I need to saran wrap ball all the things for that. And I think those are my big tasks for today. Other than that, yeah, the spices you could, right? Okay, it's a chai. It's not eggnog. It's a chai. I do love chai. Absolutely love chai. And I love tea, bags of tea, spiced chai, add a little splash of milk. Mine's lactose free because of, but a little splash of milk. And then I put 1 Splenda in, and then it's so good. It's like the English style. I love me some chai. Yes, chai is the bomb. I get the regular and the decaf tea bags of it. They're very, very good. I want to say it's Twining's brand, but I could be wrong. It might be Bigelow or something. But anyways, so yes, thank you guys for hanging out while we did our sparkle painting of the beach. I can never hold this right. There we go. You can see all the little sparkly details, and envision having a day out on the beach. This is seaside, you guys. But please, if you're new, please subscribe and, hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. Consider watching some other videos as well. That way YouTube knows you like the content, you like hanging out with me, and we'll keep letting you know when I come on, because I go on live quite frequently, and I will be starting to schedule special lives for my members. That is now going to be for any membership level, doesn't matter which one. You guys are going to be able to do the lives with me that are just for members. So I didn't want to have that. I ended up, I don't know what I was thinking, you guys. As I was trying to figure out the levels for the membership, I was like, okay, maybe I'll make it this one. But no, I want you guys to all be in there. So we'll do that. And then I have a new membership tier as well. If you're trying to grow a channel and you would like Nightbot to put your channel link in, regardless of if you're here or not, I will program Nightbot to drop your link to your channel. And then also anytime I do tutorials or anything like that, I will have the pattern for the members. They're the bestie bees. So those ones will get the pattern as well. So it's not just always going to be like a live, you got to follow me the whole way. I'll send you the PDF as well. So you'll have that too. So maybe you'll see me later, Lana. I want to be able to tell you for sure let's see. I can probably pop on later. I bet you I'll pop on later. I'll pop on later. I'll pop on later today and I'll do some crocheting. I'll work on, maybe I'll work on the scarf. How's that sound? Am I a crazy cat lady? No. I have 2 cats. However, when my husband and I got together, between the 2 of us, we had 4 cats. That was a lot. But we didn't have kids at the time. But now we have 2 cats and 2 kids. So we still have 4 that need our assistance, right? They're showing off their cute little emojis, you guys. Those are my members. They got the frizzy and the thumbs, the foam thumb, the foam thumbs up. That was fun to draw. I was like, how can I make him do a thumbs up? And then I thought, oh, the foam hand. Okay, keep an eye out, Lana. Yep, I'll try to pop in later. No dogs. Nope, we don't have any dogs. Nothing against dogs. For a long time, though, my son was afraid of dogs. And so we had a 24-hour dog. We had gotten a dog. We kept it for 24 hours. It was from somebody that was like selling them, and he was petrified of the thing. And he was pretty young. And I thought, you know what, this is not the time. We can't do this. We can't give him more anxiety, because it nipped his fingers when he was trying to feed it a treat. So we ended up having to give the dog back to the breeder that had bred the dog, but it was just the next day. So, just out money, but at least we didn't prolong the anxiety for him, So, oh, look at all those cute emojis. I love it, you guys. It's so fun. You'd be the crazy dog lady. What kind of dog do you have again, Lana? Oh my gosh, you guys have Santa coming for the kids? That's so fun. Ah, that's awesome. That's exciting. We have this place, I think they call it the Nut House. It's somebody that grows different nuts, and then they have a little like shop that at Christmas time opens up, and they have this teepee tent thing, and they always bring in Santa. I don't know if it's somebody that works there, or maybe the guy that lives there dresses up. I don't know, but they bring in Santa. That's right, American Staffy. Yep. Okay. That was why we were talking about making a dog-yan part 2, and then that was the one that you had recommended. That's awesome. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out this morning. I'm going to get the things done I need to, and then I'll try to pop back in and do some crochet with you guys, okay? And just hanging out. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning or early afternoon, and I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.